With blinds at 400, 800, there's an open to 2,000. We have 26,000 in the cutoffs, ace-queen offsuit, so we 3-bet to 6,000. Action folds to the original raiser, young white male from London, whose friend came by and let him know that I have a vlog. He shoves all in, having us covered. I put in the call, he shows ace-king. Flop comes queen 6-5. The turn is a queen, and the river is a 6. Boat is good, and we now have just over 50,000 chips in the 250 daily. Never give up.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us?
Over the next hour, we're stuck with the dealer that dealt around 10 hands. Yep, that's right. 10 hands, yeah, maybe one per 10 minutes. And to make matters worse, not to complain, the air conditioning finally gave out at the Rio. Years of it being 60 degrees, and boom, every room is sweltering hot, maybe 80 degrees. Everyone's sweating. It's a bad experience, but you know, we're staying focused. Luckily, I never got dealt a hand, so I never had any sweats in playing hands. So we blind down to about 40K. There's a limp at 1,000, 2,000, and a raise to 5,100. We look down at ace jack off in the big blind with 40K. We shove all in. Limper folds. Original raiser folds ace queen. All right. Easy 10K pickup for us there. I shove pocket sevens in the small blind versus a button open and get it through. A few hands later, I call a raise with pocket fives. A shorty shoves, we call. He has pocket aces. Someone says they folded an ace. The flop comes ace king 5, so he has no outs really. I have all the 1-5 left in the deck. The turn is a queen, and the river is a deuce. And we double him up, but we still have about 40,000 chips. Blinds are still 1,000, 2,000. We raise to 5,000 under the gun with Jack 10 offsuit. Under the gun 1, local crazy rag flat calls, button calls, and big blind calls. Flop comes 9-3-3 rainbow. We bet 8,000. Crazy rag on our left. Under min raises it to 15,000. He has us covered. Other two players fold. I think we're getting the right price to call and shove turns that include a 10, jack, queen, or 8. So we call the additional 8,000, getting 7-1 on our money. The turn is a beautiful one, a queen. So we shove all in for about 25,000, and he snap calls. He shows pocket queens. Yeah, that's going to be the worst card in the deck for us. Drawing dead, and we're out of the 250 daily. I could late reg flight number 2 of the 565 PLO and go for the triple bust in one day, but I've been going so hard I need a little break. I'll be back tomorrow with the 10 a.m. Millionaire Maker flight, so fan of the vlog, a doctor has invited me to LAVO at the Venetian for a nice meal, so let's go check that out. Let's enjoy a little life.
Another star, you fade away.
Looks good. Good for the vlog.
All right, here we go.
I don't drink diabetes.
Perfect. Same. Holy moly.
It's 10 a.m. Saturday. There's the Rio. We're back again for another long day of pain, struggle, eventually triumph. Today's the Millionaire Maker. $1,500 buy-in, $1 million for first. Let's stay focused, make good reads, be aggressive. Let's win this damn tournament.
Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive.
With blinds at 25.50, action folds to an Asian male on the button. He makes it 150. Another Asian male's to my right in small blind, and he makes it 5,000. I have 7,200 to start the hand. And I look down at pocket kings. My normal option here is to put in that cold 4-bet. But I think being about 140 blinds deep, it's better just to flat call and disguise our hand a little bit. We should have position on the small blind if the button folds. Otherwise, we're going to go 3 ways with kings. But I think if we just flat, looks like our hand is more like a mid-pair ace-queen type hand. So I call and the button calls. The flop comes deuce, deuce, 3 rainbow. Beautiful flop. Small blind continues for 650. At this point, I'm putting him on a mid to large pocket pair. So I call and the button calls. The turn is a 4. And the small blind checks. I think I have the best hand. I think the small blind is giving up with a ace-king type hand. And the button could have a lot of mid pairs also. Hopefully he doesn't have pocket 3s or pocket 4s or deuces. But I think we have to bet for value, so I bet 1,600. The button calls. He would definitely do this with his boats, so we have to be kind of concerned. Small blind does fold. We're heads up to the river. I have about 4,400 in my stack when the river brings a 6. So now I lose to pocket 6s, pocket 5s, pocket 4s, pocket 3s, pocket deuces, and ace deuce. But I do beat 7s plus all the way up to kings. So the plan is to bet half my stack and, believe it or not, fold to a shove. Because I don't think he's gonna shove jacks, 10s, whatever, but he will shove all of his boats. So I bet 2,200 and he puts in the call. Kings are good, and we now have 14,000. A very good start in the Millionaire Maker. With blinds at 75, 150 with a $25 ante. Action folds to us in the hijack. We make it 400 with ace queen offsuit. We've blinded down significantly from our peak of 14,000, losing a lot of small annoying pots. Guy that I busted out of a win tournament not too long ago 3-bets me from the button to 1,000. Action folds to an aggressive Asian male in the big blind who has 7,000 chips, and he says 2 words. That's right, all in. Ace queen offsuit, facing a shove for 40, 50 blinds. What do you do?
Fold.
I mean mug him for 30 seconds and put in the fold. 3-better snap folds.
Next time, save 30 seconds of your life and just snap fold.
Me?
Yeah.
Gotta make a stand.
Was it all in my fantasy? Where are you now?
8,000 on second break, going to 100, 200 with an ante in the 10-handed Millionaire Maker. I love poker. Raise up 7-8 suited, get 1 call and get 3-bet, and we put in the fold. With blinds at 100, 200 with a 25 ante, we're under the gun with pocket jacks. So I make it 500. Next to act calls, button calls, and the big blind calls. We're 4 ways to a flop. The flop comes 10, 9, 8, 2 diamonds. So I check. Hopefully someone wants to overvalue top pair, hand like ace 10, queen 10, pair plus straight draw, pair or flush draw with overs. Button, crazy Asian that jammed on me before when I folded the ace queen. Bets 1200, action folds to me and I shove all in. 5500. He puts in the call and shows pocket nines. The turn is the 4 of diamonds. And the river's the 3 of clubs, and we are out of the Millionaire Maker. There's 1 re-entry per flight, but I'm just not feeling on my A game today, and I got an invite to go to the pool at Palazzo. So I think that's a good plan B. Let's catch some rays and enjoy this 95-degree Las Vegas weather.